Since Valentine's Day is around the corner, I thought I would walk you through all of the steps you need to know to make a very basic heart block. Now, if you're interested, you can use this heart block in my Valentine's Day table runner, which I will have linked in the description down below. In this tutorial, you will see some extra squares floating around, and that's because I was working on both heart blocks at the same time. But throughout this tutorial, I am going to be focusing on just giving you the instructions to make one heart block. That way I don't confuse you. Start by cutting 8 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch squares, 6 white and 2 pink. Then you will need 8 half square triangles. To make your half square triangles, cut 4 inch by 4 inch squares. You will need 4 white and 4 pink 4-inch squares. Once you have all of these squares, then lay 1 white right sides together with 1 pink, mark a line from corner to corner, and then sew a 1/4 inch seam along either side of that line. Then you can cut all of these squares in half along that marked line, creating your half square triangles. Press the seams to the pink side and then cut away those extra little bits to create your half square triangle. It's at this point that we can start assembling our heart block. So take your white squares and line them up so you've got a row of 4 and then 2 underneath. Then grab your half square triangles and put them on the top as well as the bottom, and then add your 2 pink squares, 1 on either side on the bottom row. And then assemble all of your pieces using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And don't forget to press your seams open as you go. And once you've pieced together your heart block, then you can just trim away a tiny little bit of your edges to square it up nicely, and your finished block size should end up being 12.5 inches by 12.5 inches. And if you're interested in using these heart blocks for a table runner, I have a beginner and an intermediate version of this table runner, and I will link to that tutorial in the description down below. Happy sewing!